Tokenmetrics is a cryptocurrency investment platform that helps users leverage machine learning to become better crypto investors. Our in-depth analysis helps eliminate the emotions of investing, find profitable investment opportunities, and filters out scams. Learn more at tokenmetrics.com.
All right. Happy Sunday, crypto family, Tokenmetrics family. Hey, Bill. Hey, Forrest. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Ian. Good. How about you?
Ian, I'm doing good.
Good. Great to be back. Crypto is, never a dull week, month, or any time in crypto. From Bitcoin going to almost 45K, Ethereum upgrade, Ethereum over 3K. Then US politicians are trying to push us out of crypto in the US. What a week in crypto. All right, so be sure to smash the like button, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Not bringing crypto is a financial crime. And if you're in the US, even if you're global, call a politician, call your local politician or email them and tell them, don't cancel crypto. Crypto is cool. Crypto is the future of money. Say no to the infrastructure bill, or definitely add the amendment. I've done my work, but if you're in crypto and you want to support crypto, make sure you do that. All right, so let's pull up my deck here. Presentation for today, August market forecast. It's a new month, new forecast for you. We'll go through, talk about crypto, Ethereum upgrade. Be sure to follow us on social media, on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and the new podcast. We have 2 new podcasts. Could you pull up the screen, guy? Not sure if you guys can see my screen. All right, there we go. All right, so be sure to check out the podcast. And then the Menti code, go to menti.com, menti.com. Use the code 81442518. That's 81442518. All right, so let's go through some admin real quick. This is being brought to you by Tokenmetrics. Thank you to everybody who took us up on the Ethereum birthday coupon code. We definitely appreciate that. And for the agenda today, we'll have Bill with the legendary market update, especially with this month. And then Forrest will do a price scenario for perp. Perp has been rallying. It's been making some money. Then we'll go through question of the day, thought of the week, crypto showdown, and we'll take some questions towards the end. All right, so as mentioned before, go to tokenmetrics.com/podcast to subscribe to the new podcast. This is 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, being done by Bill, Dylan, and our team. It's called the Tokenmetrics Engine Room. It's a very informal podcast with our team, talking about the crypto and banter. Bill, want to cover what you guys cover on the podcast?
Certainly. So the podcast is like a behind the scenes chat, right? We talk about either how things work at Tokenmetrics or how we develop our views. So if you like consuming our analysis, it's like a behind the scenes, almost how we come up with the analysis. So it's a more evolved podcast in that we're not just doing blah, blah, blah. So we're giving you information. We're giving you a little bit of infotainment. And at the end of the day, we hope it's a nice, subtle way to learn more about crypto and figure out where the market's going.
All right, sounds good. And this is available on Spotify, Google, Amazon. Apple Podcasts will be coming soon. There was an issue with that. But once again, go to tokenmetrics.com/podcast to subscribe. We also do have a video version of the podcast, which we'll put on YouTube, which is every Wednesday. So definitely check that out. And we still have the old podcast as well, getting the content from our channel and getting the audio so you can consume crypto and Tokenmetrics on the go. So 2 podcasts for you, trying to offer as much value as possible to our customers and our audience. All right, next item, Tokenmetrics TV. We have 3 new episodes from the market update with Bill. We have Crypto Foresights with Forrest, 2018 repeat. Jad had a video on how to use Tokenmetrics. Forrest had a video on 5 new projects. Dylan had a video on Coinbase acquiring Xabo and central bank digital currencies. And we have an interview with Matt Greenspan coming for TMTV. So stay tuned. All right, so we have a very huge announcement. So definitely pay attention. Definitely vote on this. We're considering moving time of the live stream. Yes, this live stream, Tokemetrics live stream, you get information today. And also give recap. Definitely tell us the UTC time, 4 p.m. Eastern time, 8 p.m. UTC time, and Thursday 12 p.m. Eastern time and 4 p.m. UTC time. Also looking at the analytics, these were the best times when our audience on YouTube watches our videos the most as well. So we're trying to make sure we get as many people who watch the live streams. So tell us what you think down below in the comments. All right, with that being said, let's segue to Bill with the market update.
All right, thank you. Good evening, everybody. This is Bill Noble, and this is your market update. Politicians at work, buying bad news and how not to get caught in the vortex. At the end of the day, this could be a very big opportunity. Let's start with Bitcoin. This is the linear scale. It's a regular standard bar chart. Bitcoin broke the downtrend line, and it may retest 40K before it continues. Okay. Next chart is Bitcoin on a 4-hour basis. So I can slow down and give you a couple scenarios. So the next couple days are important. You know, no blank Sherlock. I know you all know that. If Bitcoin holds above 44K, there is a decent chance it can go right to 50 or at least 48. But that 44 level is kind of a big deal. Now, what seems more likely, less preferred, but more likely, is that they wash Bitcoin out. They wash crypto out on some negative headline or FUD or fear of a negative headline. That would take Bitcoin down to, say, 39 or 40K, where that trend line is. That would also be the 38% retracement of the recent move up. So again, some capital available for an opportunity if they wind up flushing it lower. I'll go through the rest of the slide deck, but to keep it brief, they can push crypto to whatever country they want to push crypto to. At the end of the day, it's still crypto. It's still a decentralized world. It's still the future of money. Now, let's take a look at total crypto market cap. I'm noticing that August 9th is 89 bars from the top. Okay, 89 is a big Gann number. You've seen me use it on intraday charts, etc. This leads me to believe, particularly since today's candlestick is not great, that you're going to have to watch out for a dip tomorrow, Monday, August 9th. Now, if you get that dip or you're listening to this later, okay, that dip I think is an opportunity. But you can't just blow it off and say, oh, the dip won't happen. Okay, same thing with total too. So this is total crypto market cap, less Bitcoin, or I call it the Ethereum-led universe. Not a great candlestick today. Total 2 is about 919 billion. Okay, and the 21-day moving average is at 800 billion. So of course, I don't want the market to go down, but if it did, all it would be doing is testing an important moving average like the 21-day moving average. Just like if Bitcoin would go down, it would only retest 40. At a granular level, I believe, based on wave counts, that somewhere in between, say, 2,900 and 2,725, there's going to be a huge opportunity to get involved in ETH. Honestly, I know it can dip, and I just spent the last 3 minutes telling you it could. But every time I look at the chart of ETH, I go, I don't even know how it's going to dip. That's how decent the chart looks, how good the chart looks. But you can't get complacent and blow off the fact that you can get more of a dip than what we've seen today. If you do get it, you better be quick, okay? You better be quick, because unless it's the apocalypse and the end of the world and I've misread this whole thing, a dip buying opportunity in ETH is at hand, and this could be the last big dip. Now, if I had to make a guess as to a number, because I know that no one likes wishy-washy analysis, my Gantt work hints at 28.65. That was the big sort of high zone from the bear market or the correction. And I'm guessing that that could be a level that if there was a snap lower, that point could hold. Now, let's talk about DeFi, right? You know, the future of DeFi is allegedly in the hands of politicians. I think everybody forgot about the D in DeFi, which means decentralized. But I get it. They could make it harder on all of us. If you look at DeFi, it stopped, DeFi perp stopped at the 200-day moving average, around 9,900. So really nice rally, but it hit resistance, which means that DeFi itself can come off, which would be a buying opportunity. Now, that also means that if you're a really fast-moving trader and you've got profits, you may want to think about that. So you have ammunition lower. Versus Bitcoin. Token Metrics TV views believe your chance at moving from Bitcoin to ETH, meaning ETH, BTC could drop. Okay. And that would be the time to start grabbing ETH with both hands based on the way I've drawn this today. Now let's look at a few other altcoins. Okay. Elrond trading well. Okay. Could take out resistance around 133. It's been going up. And in this market, one thing we've learned from perp is if the whole market's going down and a coin is going up, then once the market turns around and goes up, that coin really moves. So there's a lot of evidence that, you know, the big bid may be back in Elrond. Solana, supported 36, supported 33. Very interesting coin. Multi-coin capital likes it. It may be time to buy the dip in Solana. Audio, 21-day moving average is at $1.12. Okay. August 15th shows up as a GAN date where you might want to get involved in Audius for the next leg up. So with this, I gave you time and price along with the 21-day moving average at $1.12. And of course, we got to mention perp, right? Perp is a coin we've been talking about. I'm seeing support at 13.8. I think it can eventually make a move to 25, but I want to see that $13.80 level hold. Now, Quant, QNT, has all the money been made in this? This, as I understand it, is like a payment system. It's kind of like the Swift dollar movement system for fiat, except for crypto, kind of like legal Ripple. If Quant comes down and holds, say, 128, I think there is more upside. Now, it does have to get through resistance at 187, but I think this has promise. Would I FOMO? No. But if there's a dip, I would seriously consider this. Now, Polkadot. Everyone has given up on Polkadot. Everyone's talking about the U.S. government. No one's talking about Web3. U.S. government is not going to stop Web3. So Polkadot on a dip could be of interest. And that's the market update.
Ian, you're muted.
Hello? Hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Bill. Let's now go to the market update. Sorry, just give me 1 second here. All right. Thank you, Bill. Let's go to Forrest with the perp price prediction.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Bill. So we're doing some perpetual protocol scenario models or reasonable price predictions, as I've referred to them in the past. We did this with our Pro plan. In our Pro plan customer webinar on Wednesday. And now that it's several days older, and actually we've seen the analysis mature a little bit, I want to share it here to show or to demonstrate the value that we're providing in not only Tokenmetrics TV, but in the Pro Plan webinar. So this is perp on Wednesday, right? This is perp's chart on Wednesday trading above $17. And we were talking about how, look, if you're a short-term trader, right, even an investor who got it at a good entry price, right? Perp was trading at $3 to $4 a couple weeks ago, right? It may be a good idea to take 5 to 10, 15% profits on your perp position, right? We're heading into this top trend line where we expect resistance. Now, could perp completely blow through this? Of course, right? And that's why we don't necessarily want to take huge profits. But when we're heading into resistance and price action has been great, it's nice to pay yourself and take 5, 10, 15% profits. This is perp's chart today, right? Is perp a bad project because it's going down? Absolutely not. It went down from 17. Now it's trading around 14. It hit resistance. It saw price action that exploded from $3 to $4 all the way up to $17. When there's buyers very recently at 80% lower than what the price currently is, there's going to be a round of profit taking. In fact, this actually gives me more confidence in perp's fundamentals as a project, because what I'm seeing is that perp is trying to break out, and probably the only reason why it's not breaking out is because there's buyers who got into this project at $3 to $4 that are now taking profits. This correction is more indicative to me of a round of profit taking than it is of the fundamentals behind perp. As far as the trend lines and the analysis on this chart, we're just kind of getting a grip on our perp surroundings, right? If we see this trend line, right, these channels, right, continue to play out by the end of the year, and I'm not saying that's when the crypto market's going to peak. I'm not saying that's when perp is going to peak. It's rather arbitrary. It's easy to remember. The end of 2021, we've got about 5 months till we get there. If we're at our top trend line for perp, that's a perp value of about $25.44, right? If we're at our bottom of the channel, around $9.44, assuming we stay in this channel. Now, because we believe perp is a good project and has good fundamentals, there's a strong chance that we could see more rapid growth, especially if the total cryptocurrency space kicks back into gear and we go back into a bull market for both Bitcoin and for altcoins. Right. So now let's layer in some dominance scenarios for perp that would kind of take that into account. Right. If right now perp's at roughly a 0.036% dominance, that means that's the percentage of the total cryptocurrency market cap, which is somewhere between 1.5 and $2 trillion currently, that perp makes up. It's essentially its market share. Now, projects with good fundamentals, we expect to have, we expect their market share to increase, right? So we've got some trend lines that we can use and some channels that we can draw to create several scenarios for perp's dominance or market share by the end of the year. Again, is that when it's exactly going to peak? Of course not. This is arbitrary, but it gives us 3 realistic scenarios that we can use to start coming up with some price ranges and price predictions for perp. So at the bottom here, we've got 0.019. At the top, we've got 0.111%, and somewhere in the middle, a little bit higher than where we're currently at, 0.0575%. Now, if we take those scenarios and cross them with our total cryptocurrency market cap scenarios, then we can generate a scenario matrix, right? So this is our total cryptocurrency market cap, right? This is all the money in crypto right now. As you can see, we have seen a very nice trend line going up. Now, it just so happens that on the right, this scale is logarithmic. That means every tick is moving up by an increasing amount. That means that a linear trend line on a logarithmic scale equates to exponential growth. But not only do we see exponential growth, and have we been seeing exponential growth in the last 7 to 8 years, occasionally we see bull markets that show parabolic or cause parabolic separations from our already exponential growth line. This is why crypto